But if I hold my tongue, then that ain't honest, is it? Gotta be timeless with it. Gotta know God can end it. I made some die decisions like ways of freeing the squad.
How about that? We're playing his music right there. Good morning, everybody. Good morning to Tyler. Today we are going to chat with the Milwaukee rapper who's getting a whole lot of attention lately, and with good reason. IshDARR is now on movie screens all over the country. He is in a film just released. It's called White Boy Rick with Matthew McConaughey. That's him there on the bottom right-hand corner. Take a look right in front of the Oscar winner to boot. And today we're going to talk with him about growing up in Milwaukee, being a musician with millions of fans on Spotify and YouTube, and how it feels to get this chance with Hollywood. Great to meet you.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here.
Also.
Went to Mesmer High School.
Yes, ma'am.
Just down the street from us.
Literally, right down the street.
That's awesome. When did you realize, or did other people realize it first, that you had musical ability?
I want to say I realized it first early on in middle school, kind of. That's when I first wanted to just kind of experiment with music, with the sound, just writing. Really no direct purpose, but I was just writing. I just was in love with writing and rhyming. And once high school came, that's when I began to kind of take it serious.
So embrace that inspiration early on. That's incredible. Did you ever anticipate you'd be in a movie someday with Matthew McConaughey?
Ever.
Tell us about the experience. What it's like.
So the experience with Matthew, I tell everyone, it was still my favorite experience in my 22 years of living. My number one experience. Right.
There you are in the red sweater, and there again in the red shirt. It's you. You got your arm around the beautiful girl in the purple dress.
Belle. Yes, that's Belle. That's actually Rick's sister in the movie. It was just phenomenal. You know, the whole, from day one on set, Matthew was like an OG. He was like an uncle to me. I say to all of the cast, he was like an uncle to all of us, teaching us so much. And it was a learning experience.
Good for you. How did it happen that you were in this movie? Because it wasn't just you. For people who were watching, maybe knew you in school, your birth name is Ishmael Ali.
Yes, ma'am.
And your brother's name was Isaiah Ali.
Yes,
and both of you are in the movie.
Yes.
Okay, how did that happen?
So, crazy story. Me and my brother are like, you know, yin and yang. I don't go anywhere really without him. This is rare that he's not here.
Yeah, where is he?
Right,
he's somewhere?
He's sleeping right now. He's home sleeping. But so I was, you know, I got the call once the audition came through and once it was landed. I told him, yo, I have to go to Cleveland to film, and he was freaking out, like, you know, congratulations, like, bro, be safe, you know, call me every day, make sure you check in. So I'm down there 3 weeks. That third week, he just said, yo, I'm going to come see you, bro. I'm going to take the bus. I'm going to take a Greyhound. He took the Greyhound bus just to come visit me. It was for a weekend. I didn't have to shoot. During that weekend, we just went out downtown Cleveland. After that, we went to a production party. We're just the director's assistant, and kind of just like some of the production were just, you know, cool. And it was just our off days. And immediately when we walk in, you know, the energy kind of shifted and everybody just looked. They had already like loved me from set. And then once he walked in, it was like, okay, who is he? And I said, I said, that's my older brother. They said, biological? I said, yes, same mom, same dad. And from there, questions were just asked the rest of the night. The director's assistant who was casting also, she was like, he has the perfect face. I need you. I need him.
Not more perfect than yours.
Right. That's right.
Come on.
Don't let him take over.
No,
come on,
you know,
you.
it might be the same. Like I said, it was a blessing. It was literally a blessing. And the next day, the assistant came. We did his self-tape in my hotel room, sent it to the director, and within 48 hours, the director was like, I love him. Bring him in the office. Let's see what we can do.
Amazing.
And it was a wrap.
And one of your big songs has had 6.7 million cloud loads, right? Is that correct? Talk about the inspiration behind some of the lyrics. I know a lot of times they're very personal, so kind of share that background with us.
A lot of my lyrics are definitely personal, based off of just life experiences, where I'm at that day, kind of that year. That being said, early on, I was partying a lot. Still am, you know, in my young days. Things kind of went fast for me at an early age. So being 17, 18, you know, you're in that crowd where it's just a lot of partying, a lot of, you know, friends, but you're actually realizing a lot of stuff also. You're growing up, you're maturing as much as you can, and I just try to incorporate and still try to incorporate everything that I'm learning every day into the lyrics. And if it's where I'm at that day, it's going to be in the song that day.
That's great.
And tell me if you would, because I'm old. I'm old enough to be your mom. But I want to know, because my kids listen to a lot of music with lyrics that parents like me think are inappropriate. And your music has some words that, you know, some parents wouldn't want young children to hear. Is that okay for me to say?
Absolutely.
Okay, but is it a reflection of, why do you think it's important for that to be in your music? Is it an expression of how young people today are really feeling?
There we go. That you hit it on the nail. I feel like with all words, they're expressions. And so with certain words, they're definitely, you know, curse words. So some of them, you know, definitely are taking more to heart. And I feel like, you know, sometimes by saying some words, I know for me even, it helps me express my emotions more. But, you know, transferring to the mother side of things, my mother, she hates when I use, you know, any profanity, and just asks if I can keep it as clean as possible. So I definitely try to censor it as much as I can, but I still tell her that it's, you know, it's emotion, Mom, I have to get it out. And I censor it as much as I can.
Well, you know, I get that, because I say to my boss when he gets upset with things like that,
You better censor.
I say, I gotta be me. So
That's right.
you can use that with your
I
mom.
have to be me,
Say, Mom, I gotta be
Gave
me.
us all excuse.
That's
I
it.
agree.
Literally, I have to be me, Mom.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, I want to say a quick thing about the director, and then we're going to talk about your not free show, but your show tonight.
Okay, it is free.
Oh, it is free.
Yes,
okay,
ma'am.
okay. I was hoping I didn't get that wrong. The director, I think this is wonderful what he said about you and your brother. He said, I think they're incredibly talented and can do anything they put their minds to. Maybe they will be Renaissance men.
Absolutely.
Wow. That's so
that
cute.
My heart. That touched my heart.
Yeah, that's really cool. Good for you.
Thank you. Yan, speaking on Yan, the director, that's something also that he admired, is me and my brother's bond. Himself having older siblings and a younger sibling, brothers, he said, you know, he came up to us and said, you know, please never lose this bond. You know, it's something I admire. I see how he looks after you, how you look after him, and that's something that reminds me of my siblings. And so it was definitely, it was heart touching.
That's adorable.
Yeah, nothing like family.
You said that.
You got it.
All right, so the thing we want to share with people is our free concert tonight in Milwaukee.
Yes.
Where is that at?
So the free concert tonight, it's Stop the Violence, kind of March for Our Lives, Milwaukee event. It's at Cadish Park near UWM.
Okay.
The address, I'm not sure the direct address,
That's
but
okay.
I know
You'll
it's
find
at
it. What?
308 East Lloyd.
308 East Lloyd.
There we go.
There's another
308
mom over there
East
shouting it out.
That's right.
Thank you.
On the
So
spot.
yes.
And what time did you say it was?
So that's tonight from 5 to 8 p.m. I'm on at 7:45 to 8 p.m.
Only 15 minutes?
Only 15 minutes.
I just want to give a little tease of it.
Give
Yeah,
a tease.
I get
That's
it.
right.
I'm
That's
planning on
right.
doing something major for the city as far as concert-wise.
Fantastic.
Within its fourth quarter, if possible, before the year ends. But can't speak too much on that yet.
It was a pleasure meeting you.
Congratulations.
Thank you all
Next
for
time,
having
bring
me.
your brother.
Next
Yes.
time I'm
Okay.
bringing them. Okay, I promise.
I want to see you guys here and see your bond.
There you go.
Okay, all right. I'm bringing them next time. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's so nice
Great to
meet
have you.
Thank you
all
so
for
much.
your time.